Atlanta, Georgia, where Freddie Falcon soars from the rafters inside the beautiful Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys are playing extremely well, 8-2 over their last 10. On the other side, Falcons head coach Raheem Morris. His guys back home following their international trip a week ago. So we'll see if all that traveling has any lingering effects going forward. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Second and 9. The numbers a week ago for Singletary, 18 carries, 51 yards.
Well, partner, we've watched as they've reached 2 wins, 3 wins, 4, and then 5. And we kept questioning each week, how long can they keep this streak going? This team is rolling, and having someone like this who can really set the tone for your offense week in and week out is a big part of why they've been unbeatable as of late.
And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves it with 4th and 1. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go. DeMarcus Lawrence
in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Willis looks to pass it here. Short throw to Smith. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. There's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use. And
pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Vita Vea with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Falcons offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. Here's May. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Falcons.
And they go play action with May. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. It's
a give up the middle to Singletary. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action now. May. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
14-yard line.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Looking to throw. May will find Gabriel Davis. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
to the air. May. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Brian Thomas, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Willis takes a hit and the ball is free. And the Falcons grab it. Where they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the #1 thing, take care of the football.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down.
On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
9 yards.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action. May. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down.
That's another Falcons 1st down.
Singletary, they'll go up the middle. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Throwing here is May. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They run here with Singletary. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll throw with May. Touchdown! Brian Thomas with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Falcons have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Up the 27-yard line.
Willis. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Now Willis. This one deep for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Falcon football. Looking to put a drive together. To throw, it's May. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Takes this out just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move.
It's a gain of 6.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. That is caught. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a first down. On the slant has got Davis. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's 2nd down. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover or takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out, something that lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Down the left sideline. And he will bring this one back. It's a big 6 for a Panther touchdown. Well, a turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. First carry of the game from Zamir White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 22-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That complete to Downs. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
That's a gain of 7.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one too wide and incomplete. Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away.
In punt formation.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Working to put a drive together.
At their own 31-yard line.
Willis will look to throw it. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. This pass complete to Higgins. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Play action, Willis. And his throw here is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Henry up the middle. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26. Inside handoff, Henry. And able to work his way down to the 16. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
They'll run it again with Henry. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down. Now this time, Willis throwing it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and goal at the 7.
They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Derrick Henry. That's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Falcons offense and Josh Downs making their way out. And he's very much alive in the race for most receiving yards by a wideout this year. Currently ranked second in the NFL at this point in the season. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ballgame, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
It leads to
second and 10. Here's May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete as well. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them to lead.
13 yards on the play. And the Panthers
again to Henry. And the defense closes quickly there, and will get maybe a yard to the 33.
He's taken down.
This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw, here's Willis. Quick hitch, complete. It's Wilson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Panthers. First down.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. The Panthers at 8-2 on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience.
And no way to run for Willis. He goes down. The offense on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Willis looking to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Here's Jake Camarda now. And he couldn't get it to check off. That kicks all the way to the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you know, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Shotgun snap to Willis. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 11.
Willis looking to throw it. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back to the 25. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. Looking to put a drive together. He'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They're going to throw. May. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Falcons first down.
To the air. May. There's a short one caught by Loveland. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up second down.
Now second and 6 at the 36-yard line.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Downs. And he's going to have the Falcons first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
First down.
And he's going to use his legs here. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Now a 2nd and 2.
At the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
On the give, this is Singletary. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. Back to throw here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up
throwing here is May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Panthers have recovered. A bad third down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field. Now you've turned it over, and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on 4th down. Now they lose it.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw, Willis. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. A gain of 15. First down.
They go play action with Willis. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Again, Willis to throw. Able to find Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
A gain of 14. And
Willis out of the gun. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
That's another Panthers first down.
Back to throw, Willis. And he's going to to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Willis. Short throw to Smith. Now we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Now Willis. He sets up the screen to Jones. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 19.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Short throw to Smith. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
Well, the Falcons now are going to go on offense late in this first half. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
13 yards on the play. And the Falcons first down.
They'll throw with May. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. It's out, it's loose. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. To throw, it's May. The throw here, right sideline, falls incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Taking it about the 16. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and a couple. Again, it's Henry. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Last play of the half. Here's Willis. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our look across the NFL starts now, and we kick it off with a good one. And this is Amon-Ra St. Brown. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The Dolphins would go on to win 21-6. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots as they host the New York Jets. And this is Elijah Moore. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Jets are playing well. They move to 7-3 with the victory. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings hosting the Chicago Bears. And it's Josh Jacobs. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. This one's now at the half, and it's the Bears lead it by a couple of touchdowns at the half. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we transition into the second half of the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
Willis showing off the wheels there. He gets him the first down.
And the Panthers, first down. A gain of 9 yards.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Willis looks to pass it here. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
16 yards. First down, Carolina.
Now Willis. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Now a handoff to Henry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Here's Willis. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Willis will look to throw it. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
12 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and
to throw. Here's Willis. And he can't escape, and down he goes. multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. On to punt is Camarda as he sends this one away. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
That's complete to Davis. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On the handoff, it's Singletary. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
The Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They go play action now. May. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. May now off the bootleg. And he's got his man in stride, complete. From the 41, his 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action, May. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To the air, May. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Josh Downs with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Pushing his way through. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Carolina offense about ready to go. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Short throw to Smith. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Panthers.
Play action, Willis. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Willis looking to throw it. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Derrick Henry. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll run off tackle with Jones. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! Velus Jones. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. And racing, going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is not going to make it to the goal line. So the defense holds, and this remains a 5-point game. And able to get this out to the 25. The Falcons offense and Drake May headed back onto the field. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him. And he'll look to keep it rolling right here. A short throw held in by Trimble. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They go play action with May. That complete to Downs. So no gain on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here's May.
At the 37-yard line.
Pressure comes and down he goes. Derek Harmon able to record his 5th sack of the season. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Falcons 1st down.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A give up the middle to Singletary. They find some open field here. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. They're going to try and run. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Willis on the sneak. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Panthers first down. A gain of a yard. First down, Carolina.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here's 2nd and 3.
Second and 3.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 62 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run with Henry. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Willis. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 33. An inside give to Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, Willis. They set up the screen for Henry. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 14. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Henry is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Willis looking to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Michael Wilson from 3 yards out. And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he gets this one in midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
First down.
Singletary again. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Play action. May. Thomas brings it in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 24-yard line.
19 yards. And the Falcons.
We're going to throw. May. Caught by Trimble. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
That's another Falcons first down.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to second and goal.
Off the play fake. Here's May. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Josh Downs, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Falcons have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Myers connects on the PAT. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Working to put a drive together.
At their own 26-yard line.
Willis. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Patrick. They'll break the huddle. Come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Willis looks to pass it here. And to the left side here, Wilson. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Here's Willis. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by a Kettle Witherspoon. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
Singletary, they'll go up the middle. 156 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down.
Here's Singletary. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
At the 13-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up
To throw, it's May. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now May on the sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st.
It's a gain of 2. And the Falcons, 1st down.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Josh Downs, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons get an important score there to extend their lead with this 4th quarter. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Willis hits the turf, sliding down and picking up the 1st.
That's good for Panthers, 1st down.
On play action, they'll throw. Got the connection with Higgins on the comeback pattern. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Here's Willis. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Willis to throw. There's that man again. It's complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Willis. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this one dropped in the end zone. Oh, looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down. And that is no good. and they will not cut into that 10-point lead. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go right back to Singletary. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Falcons, first down.
Singletary here running out of the gun. Taken down at the 30. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
Now Willis. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now Willis. He'll try to pick it up himself. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Panthers, first down.
Now Willis to throw. Short throw to Smith. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Up the middle, Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Here's 3rd and 7.
By Mario Davis. A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Willis looking to throw it. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. A big one coming now for the kicker, Zane Gonzalez. And this a 39-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. On play action, May. That is caught. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Singletary again. They'll fight for the end zone, but they will stop him again. Shy of the goal line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. They'll look back to throw on 3rd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Falcons add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Willis. Pass complete to Higgins. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Shifts past him at the 45. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Panthers first down.
Willis to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Still going inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Gets past one man. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Panthers offense and T. Higgins ready for this next possession. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And the Panthers first down.
Back to throw, Willis. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and
To throw, here's Willis. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
incomplete.
To throw, here's Willis. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Willis, 4th down, has to have it. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's good for a Panthers first down. It's a gain of 17.
And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. Back to throw, Willis. Throw out wide is incomplete. And it's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Again, it's Willis to throw it. To the sideline and incomplete. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Willis, got to have this one. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and they were really helped by their defense.